As February rolls in here, we are continuing to see tons of winter weather batter the south here with tons of ice across portions here of Texas that will be impacting the travel here for the Thursday morning commute. Some areas here potentially could see as high as a half an inch of ice regarding sleet and overall freezing rain accumulations. Something we definitely need to watch out for, as this is going to be very impactful. We are watching areas here in the southeast as we are looking at the possibility for some severe storms, as the Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal risk here for severe weather, also including the possibility that a few tornadoes could be possible due to the supporting lower level jet. Severe storms will likely remain isolated to the southern portions of the Gulf Coast for areas of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and coastal Florida. A big blast of cold air will be impacting portions here of the upper Midwest, perhaps bringing those temperatures well down into the negatives. Also kind of a similar story here for portions of the Northeast later on in time, as we are going to be talking about. And with that being said, let's get started. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back here to another NWW 116 forecast. I'm your host, Andrew Heischman, and I hope everyone is having an amazing day here for today. Like I said, guys, we have a lot of stuff to be talking about here as we are continuing to see a bunch of ice really kick off here, as you can see, stretching all the way from Texas up to portions here of Kentucky. Now, with that being said, you can actually start to see how some of that precipitation is changing from sleet and freezing rain into portions here of snow, kind of towards portions of West Virginia, perhaps even portions of southeastern Ohio and southwestern Pennsylvania. Now, with the snow that's starting to pop up here, the models do support it moving into areas of northern Virginia, Maryland, southern Pennsylvania, areas here towards, Delaware and New Jersey, perhaps being out of here by later on this morning. Now, don't worry, the models do suggest this to be quite light, really not even breaking an inch across these areas we just mentioned. So overall, that's pretty good news. Now, what's not good news is all the projected ice accumulations here across Texas, as we did just see in the intro. As you can see, some areas here in west central Texas is expected to be breaking here, perhaps maybe a half inch of ice. Like I said, a quarter of an inch of ice is right there at the boundary. Anything higher than that to be classified as a pretty nasty ice storm here. Now, this will track its way up into portions of Dallas, kind of expecting 2 to 3/10 of an inch, which once again will be quite significant on the impacts, which we really have got to be watching out for. This is not going to be playing very nice. Now, the ice will be moving also into areas of the Tennessee Valley, including Tennessee itself here. On the western side, we are expecting around 1 to 2/10 of an inch here, kind of just east here, mostly of Memphis, with the heaviest of the accumulations. As you can also see, for areas here of northern Mississippi, we are also talking the potential of, once again, maybe 1 to 2/10 of an inch here, which will definitely cause some pretty moderate, travel disruptions and overall big problems, ranging from power outages to just overall difficulties with traveling. Moving on over here into the active warnings, weather watches, and advisories across the country, we have some newly issued ice storm warnings for areas of central and western central portions of Texas. Also, in addition to areas here of Arkansas, western Tennessee, and northern portions of Mississippi. Now, once you move into these areas of this pink shaded color, this is what we call winter storm warnings, where heavy impacts regarding winter weather, and in this case, possibly some ice, but not just at the criteria quite yet to be issued for ice storm warnings. So we obviously are expecting still some ice accumulations to occur across this pink shaded color, mostly in the forms of winter impacts, as mentioned before, of ice. Now, we have ourselves kind of this light blue shaded color, almost purple. This is basically showing us that we have some winter weather advisory, showing that some limited impacts regarding winter weather can be expected. Now, we are going to have ourselves a big blast of cold air moving into portions of the upper Midwest, basically ranging here for the early kind of portions here of the 3rd. We are going to be seeing those temperatures, as mentioned before, perhaps getting into the negatives here. Now, this is going to have much more harsh impacts on the Northeast, as you can actually see, as some of those temperatures in northern Maine could reach the -20s. Now, that's just according to the NAM 12-kilometer model. It's still a few days out here, obviously, for the 4th. So we'll just continue watching it, and we'll get back on you on that. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's just going to go ahead and wrap up a late-night update here regarding the ice storm across portions of Texas. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you crush that subscribe button. Leave a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. Once again, thank every single one of you all for being here. You guys absolutely rock. So later on today, we'll be making another video as well as a live stream, so be prepared for that. Don't forget to check out our merch there down in the description. We got some pretty cool stuff here for the new shop of 2023, so don't forget to swing on by there by the end of the video. But all right, my friends, once again, thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends. Stay safe out there.